Yo, let's talk for a second, bro. I know you've probably watched a ton of videos online about what the best online business model to start is. And quite frankly, you just don't know what to do, right? You've probably seen stuff about dropshipping or SMMA or AI automation agency or starting a SaaS company, right? There's all these different ideas out there, being a content creator, making a course, right? On what business model you should start today in 2026. And I'm just going to tell you right now, fuck all that noise, because this video is going to guarantee that you make some progress on a business and actually make your first dollars online. So I'm going to give you the raw truth of it. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is running a business. I've been in the online business space for about 4 years now, so I know exactly what this feels like. When I first started out, I remember I spent so much time trying to figure out what the best business model for me was. And the problem is, when you have a bunch of options like this, it creates an anxiety inside of you to find the best option or the option that's going to work the best for you. And the truth is, none of them are going to work unless you get started on something. And so I see tons of guys all the time ask me questions like, oh, what business model should I start? Or they try a bunch of different things. You know, they hop from this AI automation agency, and they're like, well, maybe I can try real estate. And then maybe I could try lawn care, or maybe I could try drop shipping or e-com or something like that. And regardless, all of these things work for somebody. Like, they have worked in the past and they will continue to work for a long time, or at least the foreseeable future, right? But the real honest answer for why like you can't start your business, or why you don't know what business to start, is not because of a particular model. It's because or because you haven't found a particular model. It's genuinely because you just don't want to sit down and do the work required to make it happen. When I first started out, I remember I started selling Go High Level as a SaaS product. Go High Level is a CRM platform. I was selling it as a SaaS product to other businesses, like service businesses, trying to get them to, help them get extra jobs. And I remember that first day sitting down and getting started was like the hardest thing in the entire world. And that's the honest truth. Like, the hardest thing is actually just starting. Because I remember I sat down, in the minute I tried to work on the project, I immediately was like, just ready to get up and fuck off. Like, I think actually like 30 minutes in, I had fallen asleep, and I was trying to connect my domain to my website, and genuinely, like I couldn't do it. Like, I was struggling so hard, like getting the DNS record set up, that I almost stopped. Like, I almost quit. Like, think about that. Like, my life is amazing. I love my life right now. Like, I make on average like roughly about 5 figures a month, like out of the like 10K a month mark. I don't have another job. Like, this is my full-time job. I have clients that I absolutely love to work with. And like, my life has just been fucking amazing since I started this business. Obviously there were hard times, and I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but like, if I had just stopped right there and completely decided not to do it, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today. So that's the first thing, is like actually getting started. Like, just find something and do it. All right. And then the next thing is, you have to like spend a large portion of time getting decent at the service that you're providing. People buy because there is value, and there is value when something is difficult or hard to understand. And if you can provide value to somebody by bridging the gap between the unknown and the known with your service, then people will pay you a lot of money for it. But you have to build your skill of the service before you actually sell it to somebody. And so the biggest takeaway that you should take from this video is just try something, and then don't quit that one thing for a long period of time. Like, just do it for a long period of time, over and over and over again, until you get sick of it, until you understand it like the back of your hand, and then people will pay you a lot of money for it. I also hear this other thing about purpose, and people say, oh, well, it has to align with what I want in my life, and what's perfect for me and my purpose, and I'll feel fulfilling doing it. I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? I don't always feel fulfilled doing my job. Okay. There are times where I do not feel like working. All right. Today's a perfect example. I know I need to upload a new video to YouTube. I really don't feel like it. It's Sunday morning. All right. Not really in the mood to do this. I'm working on an ad campaign right now, and I have an AI doing research for me on the side. I don't feel like doing this. Okay, really, I don't. It's a nice day outside. The pool's open. Like, it would be great to go sit at the pool, but I know I have to get this done. Okay, and sometimes you're just not going to feel fulfilled doing the job, and sometimes you're not going to be like, it's not your like overall mission of like help young men out or whatever you're. A lot of guys I see kind of push that route. It's like, oh, I want to help like young men get into better shape. And it's like, okay, well, that's cool, but also like, what's going to bring you money? And I'm going to tell you something right now. When you start learning a skill, not only can you start making more money quicker, and you have a skill forever that you can use for the rest of your life, that you can use to even like sell, or you can use in another business. Like, for example, I run a marketing agency. If something ever happened to this agency, or if I wanted to get into another business model, I now have the skills required to go run ads for myself. I have the skills required to follow up with leads and have sales calls, right? Those are things that I didn't have previously, but now I have. But not only do you just have that, but you also end up finding passion in your work anyway. I have found a lot of passion in this. I've really found that when I do the work for my clients, I genuinely am fulfilled helping them out. There is no better feeling in the world than when a client calls me and says, hey, I just closed a really big deal. And I know for a fact that person might have been struggling financially previously, or they can go on a vacation or pay off their house or do anything with the money that is going to improve the quality of their life. That is a fulfilling feeling to me, and it brings me purpose. Okay? You're not going to find purpose just because you thought of a business model. You're going to find purpose in your work. Do the work and find purpose. Okay? Don't find your purpose and then find the work. Anyway, I hope that helped you out. Like, go out there, just try something. Okay? Try something and don't keep jumping ships, because the more times you try to jump ships, the longer it's going to take you to actually do anything. Master of none. Do not be a master of none. Find one thing, okay? Just start it. Even if you're like, I don't even know if I really like doing this, just start it and do it for a year and see how you feel. And if you decide after a year, you know what, I don't want to keep doing this, guess what? There's plenty of other things you can try, and you have the skill from the thing you started the first time that you can carry over into the next thing. Hope that helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.